very important. Okay. Así que vamos a comenzar con la primera frase. Okay. Let's start with the first collocation. This one is, okay, to take, okay, take a day off. So guys, what does take a day off mean? Well, it means to stop working. Okay, to stop working for a day. Okay, to stop working for a day or not to work for a day. Now, you stop working for different reasons. For example, we take a day off because we are sick. Okay, for example, I need a day off. I need a day off because I'm sick. So you can tell your boss, I'm sick. I have the flu. I need to take a day off. Okay, I need a day off. Yes, I need to take a day off. Sorry, I need to change this. I need to take. Okay, I need to take a day off because I'm sick. I have the flu. I have a headache. I need to go to the doctor. So I need to do it. Well, this is how you can use this expression. Let's put one more example here. Okay, one more example. For example, we can say, I'll take I'll take a day off and go to the beach. Go to the beach. So if you want to visit a place, you can ask your boss, boss, I need to take a day off. Why? Because I'm going to go to the beach. Yes, again, this is something very important because taking a day off is required when you need to sleep, need to recover from when you're sick, or just to relax. Well, not everyone, okay, not everyone has the chance to go to have a day off or to take a day off. Okay, one more example here. We can say, I'm um, I'm going to take a day off to visit my parents. Oh, again, I'm going to stop working. Okay, I'm going to stop working, or I won't work because I want to visit my parents. So again, this is something that you can do. Um, Obviously, if you are your own boss, this is easier, right? You stop working. Okay, tomorrow I don't work. You close your business. Okay, and you go to do your own things. But this is a little complicated when you are an employee, when you work for others. Yes, because you need to start. You need to ask for permission. Okay, you call your boss and says, "Boss, I need to take a day off, no? Oh, because of this and this and this." So you have to explain the reasons why you need to stop working for a day. Now, remember that we can also use other expressions. Like, for example, I'm going to take a week off. Instead of saying they, you can say we. So it means that you're going to stop working for 7 days. Okay, you are going to stop working for 7 days. You don't work because you need to visit your parents. You can also use, I'm going to take or maybe I'm going to take 2 months off. I'm going to take 2 months off and go to the beach. Maybe because you want to go on vacation, you want to go to a different place. Okay, I'm going to take 2 months off. So, teacher, is it possible to change the time or the number? Yes, because it depends on how long you are going to stop working. It could be just a day, it could be a week, it could be a month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. It doesn't matter. The idea is that you stop working for this period of time. Okay, so I want you now to write your own sentences using this expression. Listo, chicos. Entonces, vamos a utilizar esta expresión para hablar acerca de tomarse un día libre, ¿ya? Un día de descanso. Normalmente podemos utilizar esto, ¿no? I need to take a day off. Necesito tomar un día de descanso, necesito tener un día libre because I'm sick, ¿no? Estoy enfermo. Otra opción, I'm going to take 2 months off. Puede ser que ya no solamente necesite un día, sino más tiempo. Teacher, ¿puedo poner entonces cualquier otro tiempo aquí? Por supuesto, puedes poner, voy a tomar 2 meses de descanso o voy a tomarme 2 meses libres e ir a la playa. Okay, that's the idea of this. And the last one, I'm going to take a week off, ¿no? Voy a tomarme una semana libre to visit my parents. It doesn't matter, guys, ¿no? Eso no importa. La idea es que indiques exactamente el tiempo que necesitas para poder visitar o hacer las cosas que tú necesites. Okay, I'm going to read your sentences now. Please, guys, remember to keep tapping on the screen. Okay, ayúdenme, chicos, con los tap taps, por favor. Estamos muy bajos estos días con respecto a viewers. No sé qué es lo que esté pasando, ok. Pero bueno, me ayudaría muchísimo con las interacciones, chicos. Compartir, ayúdenme con los regalitos aquí y con las demás estructuras. No sé si tendrá algo que ver con TikTok o qué. Ok. And Brazers is free. Okay. To take a day off. Okay. Alf, hello. Free day, yes, a free day. I wish I could take a day off, but I'm so needy at work. I need to work, yes. Laura, thank you very much for those cards. Gracias por los corazoncitos. I need to take a day off because I'm so exhausted. Muy bien. I took a day off to visit my husband in hospital, at the hospital. Okay, at the hospital. Sería mucho mejor. I haven't taken a day off because I was sick for 15 years. Okay, that's good. That's good. Marcos, hello, welcome. Great to have you here. Okay, guys, we're going to continue with the dictation. Okay, you need to listen to me and write the following sentence. Okay, please pay attention and write. Ok, chicos, vamos a empezar entonces con la siguiente oración. Listen to me and write. Ok. ah, Vamos a la siguiente oración. Ok. The doctor told her to take a day off. The doctor told her to take a day off. One more time. The doctor told her to take a day off. Okay, Scarlett, pre-intermediate level. This is a pre-intermediate level class. The doctor told her to take a day off. Okay, I'm going to erase this and write the example. Okay, vamos chicos, pongan esa oración en los comentarios. The doctor told her to take a day off. Okay, very good. Very good. Okay, Scott, good job. Good job. Okay, where is the rest, guys? Okay, solamente veo una persona, una persona respondiendo. Where is the rest? What happened, guys? Come on, you have to participate. You have to wake up, please. Today is Monday. Yes? No, forget Saturday, forget Friday. You have to, you slept a lot, okay? Now, I need you to be more active, guys, okay? You have to wake up. Okay, hello. Yes, I know. Jordan, hello. Gilberto, hi, how are you? MRG, hello, welcome. Okay, guys, please wake up, wake up. I need you to participate, okay? If you don't participate, then you don't, or you can't practice. Okay, the doctor told her, simple past, tell, okay, simple past, told. The doctor told her to take a day off. The doctor told her to stop working, okay, to stop working for a day. Okay, guys, please, come on, wake up, wake up. I need you to wake up, guys. Okay, the doctor told her to take a day off, to start working for to stop working for a day. Now, pay attention to this. The doctor told her. Okay, the doctor told her. Vamos a poner esto de nuevo. No me gusta cómo está escrito. Okay. The doctor. Okay. The doctor told her. It means that he or she mentioned to stop working. Told her. Recuerden que aquí tenemos okay, este pronombre her, okay, her, told her, un objeto, object pronoun. Ok, pero en inglés hablado vas a escucharlo muy poco, el her. Okay, you're not going to listen to her. The correct or the common pronunciation in here is oh, taller, taller. Okay, it's the same when you speak. Okay, here with this other word, him. This is the other object pronoun. Ok, sería him. Esta sería la pronunciación completa, pero otra vez borramos esta parte, ya no lo pronunciamos y solamente sería told him, told him. Okay, hey, the doctor told him to take a day off. Told him. Why? Because native people likes to contractions. He likes to skip sounds. Okay, so this is something very common. Okay, el doctor está en su día de descanso. No, el doctor le dijo que tome un día de descanso. Okay, the doctor told her, le dijo a ella to take a day off. Okay, very good. White Diamond, hello, welcome. Your turn. The doctor told her stop working during exams. Okay. The doctor told her stop working during exams. Okay, that's good too. Him or even them. The doctor told him. Exactly. I don't know. Estamos así desde hace una semana de sol. No sé por qué. No sé qué esté sucediendo. I don't know. I don't know where everyone is. No sé si sea cosa de TikTok, del algoritmo o qué será, no sé. O estoy con algún tipo de restricción. No creo, no me ha saltado últimamente ningún tipo de restricción. I don't know. I don't know. Ok, así que chicos, ayúdenme por favor con las intenciones y todo lo demás. Ok, very good. Let's continue. Number two. Okay, number two, we're going to talk about make a sacrifice. To make a sacrifice. Okay, to make a sacrifice. When do we use to make a sacrifice, guys? Well, we use this every time we want to do something for other people, okay? Be to do something, okay, do something important, or to give something valuable for a better result. Okay, so this is could be, no? To sacrifice something. Okay, to sacrifice something. So you give something in order to receive in return. Okay, you give something to receive something in return. This is something that we do, for example, in the case of parents. For example, parents often make sacrifice for their children. Yeah, parents always make a sacrifice, right? They work a lot, they don't sleep, they spend a lot of time, and things like that. So you have to try to help others with these parts. Okay, thank you so much for this. And what else? What else? One more example here, no? You can say, for example, to make sacrifice. Okay, they will make a sacrifice. Okay, during difficult. Okay, during difficult times. Okay, you have to make a sacrifice during difficult times. So again, this is something very common. Okay, to I don't know, maybe give money, give give your time, give a lot of effort in order to get something better, right? So that is to make a sacrifice. One more thing. Okay, she made a sacrifice. Okay, she made a sacrifice. Okay, she made a sacrifice to study. Okay, to study abroad, to study in a different country. Yeah, so this is something also very necessary to make a sacrifice because, sometimes we want something very important, but to get this, you need to give time, give money, put a lot of effort, yes. So to get to this. So that is to make a sacrifice. Okay, copy these examples, guys, and write your own sentences using this in your examples. Ok, chicos, make a sacrifice, muy parecido al español, hacer un sacrificio, ok, sobre todo para conseguir algo, sacrificar algo para conseguir algo mucho mejor. Por ejemplo, parents often make a sacrifice for their children. ¿Ok? Los padres siempre hacen un sacrificio por sus hijos. Sacrificios de, por ejemplo, no dormir bien, trabajar más, quizá alimentar a los niños, quizá quieras descansar, ¿no? Pero tu hijo quiere salir a jugar, quiere estar contigo, o te pide que hagas algo, compres algo, ¿no? O lo ayudes en el colegio, por ejemplo. So all of those things are considered sacrifices, no? So when you put those things first, you make a sacrifice. Cuando tú pones esas cosas en primer lugar, en cierto sentido es como si estuvieras haciendo un sacrificio por ellos. They sacrifice during difficult times, ¿no? Ellos hacen un sacrificio durante tiempos difíciles, ¿sí? Cuando hay guerras o conflictos, ¿no? O en el caso de la pandemia también. Entonces, no había el suficiente ingreso. Tenías que hacer algún sacrificio para conseguir alimento, para estar con la familia, ¿no? Puedas ayudarlos. Y la última, she made a sacrifice to study abroad, ¿no? Ella hizo un sacrificio para estudiar en el extranjero, to study abroad. Okay, so this is also very important, very necessary to get. Ok, chicos, entonces pónganme algunas oraciones utilizando esta estructura. Make a sacrifice. Ok, very good. Vamos leyendo, chicos, y ayúdenme ahí con los comentarios, ok? Denle ahí tap tap. Gracias ahí por seguir. Thank you so much. And help me with the gifts here. Ayúdenme si pueden con los regalitos también, por favor. I'm worn out to make a sacrifice for someone who doesn't take me for granted. Okay. White Diamond, thank you. Thank you so much for your gifts. I've made a sacrifice for my children all the time. Okay, Energy, good job. Okay. Next one. I hate to make a sacrifice for earning too little money. Yes, muy bien. We made a sacrifice for our plans and wait for profits. George Sand, aquí podríamos poner for our plan. Si estás hablando de plan, de algo que estás planeando, plan para nuestra planta, our plant. Podría ser cuando estás hablando de una planta de productos, algo así, ¿no? Plant. And wait for profits. It's easy to make a sacrifice for our children because we love them so much. Yes, very good. Hacer un sacrificio por los hijos es muy fácil porque los amamos. If we want to travel, we need to make a sacrifice. Yes, si quieres viajar, tienes que hacer un sacrificio, chicos. Tienes que ahorrar, tienes que cambiar algunas cosas. I want to make a sacrifice to learn English. Gilberto, I want to make a sacrifice to learn English. To learn English. Ok, vamos bien ahí. Even making a big sacrifice, I couldn't go. Even if I, even though, even I made a big sacrifice, I couldn't go on vacation. Tendrías que empezar solo con even I made. Even I made. I am working far away home. Sometimes we make sacrifices if we want to be successful. If we want to be a successful person. Estás usando el we ahí, Nilda, tendrías que usar el I. If I want to be a successful person. Si estás poniendo we, if we want to be successful people. If we want to be successful people. Ajá, entonces ten en consideración eso del plural y el singular. Okay, guys, let's continue with the dictation. Vamos con el dictado. Please listen to me and write. Okay. I made a sacrifice to save money. I made a sacrifice to save money. One more time. I made a sacrifice to save money. That is the sentence you need to write. Chicos, si están aquí en YouTube, por favor, no se olviden de saludar. Hello, teacher. Dale like, por favor, al stream, ¿ok? Y si estás viendo esto en diferido, recuerda que las clases en vivo son lunes, miércoles y viernes, 11 de la mañana, hora de Perú. ¿Ok? Así que si quieres estar en la clase en vivo, participar también ahí en el chat, mándame ahí un mensajito al Instagram o en este caso vayan al link del perfil. Van a encontrar toda la información con respecto a las clases en vivo. ¿Ya? Y también pueden unirse al grupo de WhatsApp. También vayan al link de mi perfil. Ahí está la cuarta opción, el grupo de WhatsApp, el grupo informativo de WhatsApp. Okay, very good, Adolfo, very good. Guys, I am very motivated when you participate, okay? Chicos, cuando veo que participan, de verdad uno también se motiva. Si veo que solamente están ahí, es como que escuche o no escuche, ese también uno dice que está fallando, ¿no? I made, creo que no están entendiendo, parece. Pero cuando veo que participan es como que, wow, ¿no? Es genial. I made a sacrifice. Okay. Participation is very important, guys. I made a sacrifice to save money. I made a sacrifice to save money. ¿Ok? Hice un sacrificio para. Aquí el to lo vamos a usar como para. ¿Ok? To study, para estudiar. En este contexto. She made a sacrifice. Ahora, si vas a decir, por ejemplo, para mis hijos, ya no utilizamos el to. Aquí vamos a utilizar for. For my children. For my family. For me. Estás hablando de personas, for. Estás hablando de acciones, to. Okay. Number three, guys. Let's continue with number three. Okay. Next sentence. Ask for advice. Okay. Ask for advice. What does ask for advice mean, guys? It means to. Okay. It means to. Okay. To ask for suggestions. Ok, pedir sugerencias. Ask for advice, buscar consejo. Ok, ask for advice. This means to ask for suggestion. Pedir consejo. Okay, I'm going to give you some examples so you can get an idea about how to use this. For example, I asked, simple past, I asked for advice, okay, about my career. Okay, I asked for advice to about my career. Sorry. Perfect. Okay, give me a second. Okay, very good. So I ask for advice means to look for recommendations. I look for suggestions. This is very common in the case of teenagers, right? I don't know what to study. I don't know if it's better to study engineering, to study other career, to study medicine. I don't know. I need some suggestions. So you can ask for advice about your career. Okay, that's in the first sentence. Number two, for our example, you can say, I ask, again, simple past, I ask for advice Okay, I asked for advice from the teacher. Okay, now I'm talking about looking for suggestions. Look at this from. Okay, si tú quieres decir acerca, I asked for advice about my career. Sobre o acerca de mi carrera. Okay, I asked for advice from the teacher. We're talking about the source. From the teacher, from my parents, from a friend. Okay, you're always talking about the person that you're looking for. Okay, sometimes people that can help you can give you some suggestions. Okay, next one, we can say, for example, I asked for advice. Oh, sorry, the next one. And we're gonna use here the preposition on. I asked for advice on buying a car. Now, as you can see, we're using the preposition on. Okay, I asked for advice on buying, ing. Okay, you can say I asked for advice on uh, maybe on taking care of my family. I asked for advice on uh, deciding or on buying an apartment, on buying a car, on buying a house. Okay, on, and then you use ing. I need for advice on maybe on traveling on my vacation. Okay, we use ing here on. Very nice, guys. So this is how you can use this structure on. Yes, very good. Now I want you to write your own sentences using this structure. Ok, chicos, entonces, como estamos viendo aquí, ask for advice significa buscar consejo, buscar sugerencia. Ok. Ok. Ok, very good. So, en este caso tenemos I asked for advice about. Esta es la primera palabra que les recomiendo. I asked for advice, yo pedí consejo sobre mi carrera o acerca de mi carrera. Ok, I asked for advice about my my husband or my wife. Ok, yo pedí consejos sobre mi esposo, sobre mi esposa, sobre mi pareja, ok. For my wife, for my husband. Ok, I asked for advice from. Ahora tenemos from. ¿De quién pides el consejo? I asked for advice from the teacher. Ok, pedí consejo al profesor. I asked for advice from my parents. Ok, pedí consejo de mis padres. Okay. I asked for advice from my friend, ¿no? Yo pedí consejo de mi amigo. O le pedí consejo a mi amigo. Y por último tenemos on. I asked for advice on buying a car. Busqué consejos sobre comprar un auto. Ok, puedes poner cualquier cosa también aquí. Por ejemplo, I asked for advice on studying a language, ¿no? Pedí consejos sobre estudiar un nuevo idioma. I asked for advice on cooking. Pedí consejos sobre cocinar o sobre cocina. ¿Ok? Así que tienes estas tres palabritas que podías utilizar. Now, guys, I want you to write your own sentences. Vamos a leer sus oraciones, ¿ok? Let's read your own sentences. I asked for advice, but they couldn't help me. Muy bien. Pedí consejo, pero no me ayudaron. I asked for advice from. You can include that. I asked for advice on being hired in this new job. Okay, very good, Marcos. Good job on being hired. I asked for advice on starting my own business or my new business. Jojo, podría aconsejarte poner es my own business. Empezar mi nuevo negocio. Mi propio negocio, perdón. Or starting a new business. Suena mucho mejor con el a. A new business or my own business. Okay, but very good. That's a good sentence. I asked for advice about my wedding. Okay, Ana Ávila, very good. Thank you very much for being here. Cuidado con la escritura. Wedding, double E, doble E. What else? Bienvenidos chicos los que se están conectando. Hello, recuerden saludar. Hello teacher, welcome. This is my first class. Ok, ya, esta es mi primera clase. Ya estaba anteriormente aquí. Ok, no se olviden de saludar. I asked for advice about my husband from my friend. Ok, al revés, Andrea. I asked for a friend. I asked for advice from a friend about my husband. Sonaría mucho más ordenado. Ask for advice from people uh, who are already living your dream life. Okay, Ana Ávila, that's a good sentence. Muy buena oración. Donna Mira, hello. I asked for advice on hiring in this new job. On being hired, sería Marcos. On being hired. Si tú dices hiring, es que tú estás contratando. Pero en este caso es que me contrate, ¿no? O ser contratado, ¿ok? I asked for advice on being hired. Sonaría mucho mejor. Okay, let's continue with the next sentence, guys. Okay. Okay, very good. Vamos con la siguiente. I asked for advice about my application for the school, maybe. Da faltaría ahí. Uber, hello. This is my first class. Nice to meet you. Okay, great to have you here. Oh my gosh, come on. Please. Okay. Sorry. Okay, this is an English class, guys. Michelle, hello, welcome. I asked for advice on opening my account. Okay. Before I bought my car, I asked for advice. Sol, tienes que ponerlo al revés. Está sonando eh, al revés. I asked for advice before I bought my car. Suena mucho mejor. Si no, vas a estar hablando como maestro Yoda. I asked for advice. I asked my doctor. Gabriela, thank you. I asked my doctor for advice. Okay, I asked my doctor for advice. Podría ser I asked my doctor for advice. O como viene aquí, I asked for advice from my doctor about, okay, about using sugar. Okay, good job. Okay, muy bien. Okay, Gabriela, thank you. So sorry. No, siempre trata de empezar con el sujeto, siempre. Si quieres hablar ya de escritura, de párrafos y eso, sí podrías hacer un intercambio ahí entre partes, pero lo que pasa es que estás traduciendo del español. Y en español sí se puede decir así, pero en inglés suena muy extraño. I asked for advice about about my application for my new job. Ujú. O puedes poner I asked for advice on applying a new job on applying a new job. También suena mucho mejor. Okay, guys, listen to me and write. Listen and write. Dictation, okay? Don't be afraid to ask for advice. Don't be afraid to ask for advice. Don't be afraid to ask for advice. Listen and write. Don't be afraid to ask for advice. Okay, that's the sentence, guys. Vamos, ese es el dictado, chicos. Michelle, thank you. Thank you so much for your rose. Okay, white diamond, that's much better. Muy bien. Okay, don't be afraid to ask for advice. Okay, let's write it down. Don't be afraid, guys. What is the meaning of don't be afraid? Don't be afraid. Okay, don't be afraid of. Toda esta expresión. What is the meaning of all this expression? Don't be afraid of. Okay, or don't be afraid to, right? Don't be afraid to. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Don't be afraid to. Don't be afraid to. Okay, ask for advice. Don't be afraid to ask for advice. What does it mean, guys? A ver, ¿qué significa eso? What's the meaning? Okay, very good. Very good. Okay, don't be afraid. No tengas miedo. Okay, afraid. Esta palabra es tener miedo. But, esta es una palabra mucho más amplia. Okay, I'm afraid of scars, ¿no? Spiders. Tener temor, ¿no? I'm afraid of. Okay. Um, I'm afraid. I'm afraid of. Okay. Tengo miedo. I'm afraid. Pero se puede usar, por ejemplo, en el caso de I'm afraid of spiders, ¿no? Tengo miedo de las arañas. Ok. Ahora, este I'm afraid también puede utilizarse para, por ejemplo, hacer suposiciones. I'm afraid she's late. Ok, I'm afraid she's late. Me temo que ella esta tarde o va a llegar tarde. I'm afraid she's late. O I'm afraid she's going to arrive late. ¿Ok? Entonces, puede ser temor de pánico a algo o puede ser temor de una expresión muy común para hablar de suposiciones, ¿no? Temo que va a llover, ¿no? I'm afraid it's going to rain. Temo que ella va a llegar tarde. ¿Ok? I'm afraid. Es muy diferente. I'm scared. ¿Ok? Esto sí es tener pánico, tener miedo. ¿Ok? I'm scared. I'm afraid es un poquito más flexible. ¿Ok? Es mucho más flexible. Don't be afraid to make a sacrifice without asking for an advice. Yes, very good, Jordan. Lina, hello, welcome. Listo, chicos. Let's continue with the following collocation. Vamos con el siguiente collocation, chicos. Number four, sorry. Number four, give birth. Okay, guys, when do we use give birth? Well, this is also very common for don't or to have a baby. Okay, give birth means to have a baby. Yes. Okay. have a baby. Yes, to give birth. This is something very, very painful for girls. Yes, painful for women in general. Yes, to have a baby. Okay, maybe you can say this, no? She gave, okay, she gave birth to a girl. She gave birth to a girl. So what are we using here? Oh, Michelle, thank you. Thank you so much for your gift. Okay. She gave birth to a girl. She had a baby, and the baby is a girl. Okay. She is a girl. She gave birth to a girl. Now be careful with this sound, okay? The H, okay? The H. Birth, birth, okay? Next, continue, for example, with the other one. Okay, she gave birth at the local hospital. Okay, so she gave birth to the local or at the local hospital. So this is also very common too. Okay, we use this a lot for location, general location. She gave birth. Yep, so this is also other way to express the idea of where she gave birth. Okay, ¿dónde, no? At the hospital. Very good. And the last one, for example, you can say like, she gave birth to twins. Guys, do you know what the meaning of twins is? What the meaning of twins is? Okay, what is the meaning of twins, guys? What's the meaning of twins? Yes. So she gave birth to two children. Yes, two children. Twins. Okay. Um, two people that are identical. Okay, that are identical. Okay, very good, guys. So every time you want to talk about this, remember that you can use this expression, okay? You can use word to. Okay, guys, please write your own sentences using this expression, twins. Yes? Very good. Listo, chicos. Entonces, ¿qué significa give birth? ¿No? Dar a luz. Okay, give birth. Look at this. Have a baby. Okay, tener un bebé. Para esto vamos a utilizar estas dos expresiones, at y to. Cuando utilizamos to, she gave birth to a girl. Ella dio a luz a una niña. She gave birth to twins. Okay, ella dio a luz a gemelos, twins. Y puedes utilizar at también para hablar acerca del lugar. She gave birth at the local hospital, ¿no? Ella dio a luz en el hospital local. Puedes poner she gave birth at her at home, ¿no? Ella dio a luz en casa. She gave birth at home. También puede ser utilizado. Okay, guys, please copy this. Now I need to read your sentences. Vamos a leer sus oraciones, chicos. Por favor, no se olviden de darle tap tap ahí a la pantalla, de compartir y ayúdenme con la meta de regalitos que está por aquí. ¿Ah? Chicos, si están por ahí por YouTube también, recuerden darle like al live, por favor, y de compartir. Y si no están suscritos, pónganle ahí el botón de suscribir. ¿Ya? Cualquiera de las palabras que quieran repetir o revisar, pueden ir a YouTube, Teacher en línea. Oh, ¿qué pasó aquí? Se ha borrado. Ok, vamos a volver a escribirlo esto. what happened here. Ok, vayan a Teacher en línea en YouTube, ahí van a encontrar todas las clases que estamos haciendo en vivo. Ok, you're gonna see all the replays. Van a ver todas las repeticiones. Ok, Teacher en línea. Por aquí. ¿Ya? Ayúdenme ahí con los taps en TikTok también, por favor. Y los regalitos también. Tenemos una meta de regalitos. Espero que podamos llegar a cumplir o llegar a alcanzar esa meta por aquí. Ok. Okay, Leito, hello, welcome, thank you. Okay. Um, I gave birth to a girl. Muy bien. Di a luz a una niña. Anita, hello. My mom gave birth to 4 sons or to 4 children. Wow. My mom had 4 children. That's a lot. Okay, 4 hijos. Wow, a lot. My sister gave birth to twins. Really? Okay, that's good. Moni, thank you. Gracias ahí por el heart me. Gracias. Okay, my mom gave birth to our son. Okay, Moni, thank you very much for that rose. Okay, I gave birth 2 years ago. Ajá, muy bien también. Okay, hace 2 años. Perfect. Where did she give birth? She gave birth at the Angels Hospital. Yes, very good. Very good. Okay, guys, that's how you can use this expression. Let's continue with the dictation. Vamos con el dictado ahora, sí. Okay, dictation. Okay, let's see, let's see, let's see, let's see. She plans to give birth in July. She plans to give birth in July. She plans to give birth in July. Listen and write. She plans to give birth in July. Ok, listo, chicos. Esa es la oración. I gave birth to twins 27 years ago. Wow, Leska, that's a lot. That's a long time ago. Okay, I gave birth to twins. Okay. My grandma gave birth to a girl and two twins. And twins. Ajá, very good. And a pair of twins podría ser también, ¿no? Faltó esta parte, ¿qué? Two. Okay. My sister-in-law gave birth to baby boy. Boy, or a baby boy. Aunque cuando dices boy ya se sobreentiende que es hijo. 5 years ago. Y si quieres poner el baby sería baby boy. Baby boy, baby girl. Okay. She gave birth. Josh Timmer, hello, how are you? Yes, that's the answer. Okay. Let's start. She gave birth. She gave birth. Oh, she plans, ¿no? Oh, sorry, sorry, sorry. Ya me estoy confundiendo ya. She plans. Okay, she plans to give birth. Okay, she plans to give birth Okay, in July. Okay, planean dar a luz en julio. In July. Perfect. Okay, very good. Let's erase this. Listo. I don't understand how 50 years ago women could give birth to 7, 8, or 10 children. That's a lot. Yeah, that's a lot. Okay, let's continue with the next activity. Okay, with the next collocation, guys. Okay. Next collocation. Get sick. Okay. When do we use get sick, guys? Okay, we use this for becoming ill. Okay, to become ill or to have a health problem. I knew a person, okay, Josh, I knew a person who gave birth, gave, simple past, two children, one girl, two children, a girl and a boy. I knew a person, okay, who gave birth to children, comma, a boy and a girl. Okay, that's what we have here. Okay, to get sick, guys. When do we use to get sick? Well, we used to get sick when um, you become ill. You get sick because I don't know, maybe you get the flu. You catch. I don't know. You catch the a fever to catch the flu or whatever like that. Okay, so let's start with some sentences here. Number one, for example, I got sick, okay, after eating, okay, after eating, I got sick after eating street food. Okay, I got sick after eating street food. Yes, you gotta be careful with this, guys. Okay, you gotta be careful with this because it's complicated to eat in or on the street. Yes, when you are walking on the street, maybe you see a I don't know, a hamburger or fried chicken, and you say, "Oh, that looks delicious," or "Oh, it's very attractive. I would like to eat that." And then you had a stomach ache at night, or later. Oh, I don't know, but I have a strong stomach ache. Why? Because you ate and in the or on the street, no? Or you ate street foods. Yes, so be careful with that, guys. Be careful with that. Okay. I know a person who gave birth to children. Okay, that's much better, yes, Josh Dimmer. Okay. Now, what else, guys? You got sick because you don't take care of your health. Okay, that's other possibility. For example, he he got sick because he got sick because he didn't or he wasn't. Let's use wasn't. He got sick because he wasn't sleeping well. Okay, so this is also very common, right? People that start sleeping like very short hours, maybe 5 hours, 4 hours, 3 hours, and then you get sick. You start without you start having you start feeling very tired, very exhausted. Your defenses lower, and then maybe you have a headache, or stomach ache, or a backache. You can't work without or normally, and this is because you are sleeping or you aren't sleeping well. Okay, so be careful with that, guys. Sleeping well, it's very important. Okay, you need to sleep at least 7 to 8 hours every day. Okay, try to do that. Okay, now on the other case, you can also say, I rarely. Okay, I rarely sleep. Yep, very good. I rarely sleep. It means that I'm. Oh, I rarely got sick. Okay, get sick. Sorry. I rarely get sick. I rarely get sick. It means that I always am healthy. Yes, I eat well, I sleep well, I don't drink, I don't smoke. That's why I rarely, almost never, okay, get sick. So this is also very important. If you take care of yourself, take care of your body. Yes, it's necessary, guys. Well, write your own sentences using get sick. Okay, you're using get sick here. Listo, chicos. Entonces, get sick significa enfermarse. ¿Ya? ¿Cuándo lo utilizamos? Por ejemplo, cuando tenemos alguna enfermedad o pescamos alguna enfermedad, ¿no? Por ejemplo, I got sick after eating street food. ¿Ok? Yo me enfermé cuando comí comida de la calle. ¿Ok? Be careful with that, guys. Tengan cuidado, chicos. Sobre todo si es comida que está bajo mucho tiempo en el sol. ¿Ya? Si es por ejemplo, pescado, ceviche, que esté mucho tiempo en el sol, no lo coman. Si es fruta que está mucho tiempo en el sol, tampoco lo coman, ¿ok? Como si comen un mango que está soleado, de hecho que les va a venir un dolor de estómago, cólicos y todo lo demás, ¿no? Okay, he got sick because he wasn't sleeping well. Se enfermó porque no estaba durmiendo bien. Este es otro problema también, ¿no? Si no duermes bien, no puedes estar saludable o tus defensas bajan. Y la última, I rarely get sick, ¿no? Yo raras veces me enfermo o yo casi nunca me enfermo, ¿ok? I'm always healthy. Yep. Very good, guys. I'm gonna read your sentences now. Vamos a leer sus oraciones. Okay. Michelle, once I got sick after eating junk food. After eating junk food. Okay. I hardly ever. Faltó el. I hardly ever get sick. Okay. Moni Dani. Hello, Moni Dani. How are you doing? ¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo estás? If you get sick, you should have a lot of rest and drink water. Yes, that's a good recommendation. A good suggestion, ¿no? Si te enfermas, if you get sick, coma, you should have a lot of rest, ¿no? Tienes que descansar y tomar agua. If you eat junk food, you will get sick. That's a good sentence too. Junk food, guys, it's delicious. Okay, nobody says the opposite. It's delicious, but you need to eat junk food in a moderate way. Yes, maybe once a week or once a month or twice a month. No more than that, guys. Okay, healthy food is always necessary. Moni, thank you. Thank you very much for your gift. I get sick. Oh, Moni, I got sick. I got sick. Me enfermé. I got sick. I have the flu. I have the flu is perfect. Okay, good job. I got sick after swimming yesterday. Okay, yes, that's also very common too. Gabriela, thank you. Thank you very much for your gifts. Okay, thank you. Michelle, thank you so much for your gifts too. Okay, very good. What else do we have here? Suddenly, she got sick and asked for advice for treatment about treatments, maybe. Suddenly, she got sick. Simple past, Georgetown. Okay. I got sick during Christmas holidays, but I recovered easily. Good job, Ska. I got sick before working overtime. Okay. Josh Lima, working after work, before working overtime. Before working overtime, maybe after, ¿no? O sea, yo me enfermé después de hacer o trabajar horas extras, si te refieres, es después, after. Okay, what else do we have here? Okay, okay. I always get sick when I go to a trip. Okay, Andrea, good job. That's a good sentence too. I got sick last week of the flu. I got sick last week, okay, because I catch or I caught the flu. Porque me resfrié. Because I caught the flu. Ok, catch the flu. Ese también es un collocation. Catch the flu, pescar un resfriado, atrapar un resfriado. Catch the flu. Simple past, caught the flu. I have been never sick. Si ya estás usando el been, ya no sería necesario el gotten. I have never been sick. I have never been sick. Y lo otro sería, I have never gotten sick. Okay, you can use been or gotten. I have never. Okay, thank you very much for your gifts. Okay, guys. I will get sick if I don't wear a jacket. Muy bien, Alberto. Yes, be careful with that. I got sick after eating chicharrón. Okay. I got sick because I know what to do, recovering with healthy vitamins. Okay, Moni, Dani. Yes, great to have you here. O sea, tenemos cold. I I have a cold. I have a cold. Ok. Ahora, si quieres hablar de que me dio, sería como que el pasado, ¿no? Catch the flu. Simple past de catch. Caught. I caught the flu. Me resfrié. Ok, pero recuerden, cold es un síntoma, ¿ya? Cold. I have a cold es tengo un resfriado. Ok, pero si tú quieres hablar de the flu sería la enfermedad. I have the flu. Tengo la gripe. Obviamente la gente se confunde un poco porque en español usamos diferentes formas, ¿no? Me resfrié, me dio un resfriado, ok, me dio me dio la gripe, me dio la gripa, ¿no? Entonces, pero tengan eso en cuenta, ok. Cold es un síntoma. I have a cold. I have a cold. Tengo resfriado. Ok, sobre todo cuando hablamos de nariz, todo esto. Ok. The flu is an illness, ok. The flu sería ya la enfermedad. Ok. I have the flu. Ok, good job. I got the flu. I got the flu. No usamos mucho I got the flu, Josh Lima. Por eso tienes que usar el catch, ¿no? Simple past de catch, caught. En el caso de get, sí utilizamos got. Get sick, ¿no? Enfermarse. Ok, I catch. Ok, I catch. I catch the flu. Me resfrié. Pasado de catch. Caught. Ok, caught. A ver. Ah, falta la U. I caught the flu. I catch the flu. Okay, that's the difference. Okay, guys. Let's continue with your sentences. Let's read. Let's continue with the dictation. Vamos con el dictado, chicos. Chun, 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 chun. Let's see. Let's see. He often gets sick during the winter. He often gets sick during winter. He often gets sick during winter. He often gets sick during winter. I'm going to erase this. He often gets sick during winter. Okay, very good. Let's read your sentences, guys. Vamos a leer sus oraciones. Ok, muy bien. Casi la mayoría lo ha hecho bien. Okay. Let's read it down. Okay, let's write it down. Okay, he often, yes, he often get. Si te comiste la S, esto es simple present, ¿ok? Muchos se confunden aquí, ¿no? Porque dice often, ya piensan que la S ya no va. He often gets sick. Okay, gets sick. Okay, during winter. During winter. Now, guys, one more thing that you need to remember is that we have two sounds that are the same. Okay, both sounds are the same. Gets sick. So what do we do here? Well, we connect. He gets sick. In Spanish, this is very common. Gets sick. En español queremos dividirlo, ¿no? Queremos que los dos suenen. In English, no. In English, we just have one S. Si hay dos S aquí, en inglés solamente se usa una. Nada más. She gets sick. Get sick. Get sick. Teacher, pero la S no suena acá. Está bien. Pero se sobreentiende. She often gets sick during winter. Okay, so keep this in mind too. Okay, guys, let's continue with number 6. Okay, next sentence. It's give it a thought. Give it a thought. What does give it a thought mean? Okay, give it a thought means to think about it. Think about it. So we use give it a thought every time we have to make very important decisions. Okay, when you need to make very important decisions, you need to think about it carefully, and after that, you make your final decision. So you can say, please, I'm going to give it a thought. I'm going to think about it. I'm going to take my time. Okay, I'm going to take my time to make this decision. Yep. So let's write here some examples. Maybe you can say, I'll give it a thought. I'll give it a thought before answering. So maybe someone asks you, hey, are you going to buy a new house? Are you going to buy a new house? Well, you can say, I'll give it a thought before answering. Buying a new house is a very important decision. So you have to take your time to think about it. Yes. So you can say, I'll give it a thought. I'm going to think about it before giving an answer, before answering, or before making a decision. So this is something that you should do, or that you should keep in mind. Okay, number 2, let's put one more example here. Okay, okay, I'll give it a thought. I'll give it a thought and tell you tomorrow. I'll give it a thought and tell you tomorrow. It means that I'm going to think about my decision and tell you my decision tomorrow. Okay? I'm going to tell you my decision tomorrow. Not now because I need to think about it, but maybe tomorrow. Okay, so that's how you can use this expression. Give it a thought. Please, guys, write your own sentences using this expression. Ok, chicos, entonces, cuando yo digo give it a thought, quiere decir darme el tiempo de pensarlo. Ok, give it a thought. Lo voy a pensar, ok, lo voy a tomar en consideración. Ok, pensar acerca de eso. Por ejemplo, I'll give it a thought before answering. Hey, lo voy a pensar antes de responder. Ok, antes de dar una respuesta. I'll give it a thought before answering. Number two, I'll give it a thought and tell you tomorrow. Voy a pensarlo y te comento o te cuento mañana o te lo digo mañana. Yes? So this is very important when you make big decisions. Yes? Muy importante cuando tengas que tomar decisiones grandes en tu vida. Let's read your sentences now. Vamos a leer sus oraciones, chicos. And I need to give it a thought before answering you. Okay, I need to give it a thought. Okay, faltaría ahí el to before answering. Before answering you. You want me to work tomorrow. Okay, I should give it a thought and then I'll reply you back. I'll reply you. Reply, it's not necessary to use back in that case. I'll reply or I'll give you a reply. My friend asked me if I'm going to go to the party and I told him I'll give it a thought. Muy bien. I'll give it a thought. Me preguntaron si iba a ir a la fiesta mañana y les respondí que lo iba a pensar. And I told him I'll give it a thought. I think you should give it a thought before you get married. Yes, that's very good too. Okay. Muy bien. Tienes que pensarlo antes de casarte. Exacto. To work with you 8 hours away from the city. Okay. Well, I'll give it a thought. Okay, I'll give it a thought to before telling you my decision. Okay, good job. Muy bien, muy buena respuesta, Anilda. I want the teacher give us a thought before answering questions. No, I wouldn't use that. Okay, I want the teacher to give us a thought. No, give us some minutes to think. No podría ser darnos tiempo para pensar. Pero give it a thought no se utiliza allí. I plan to make a trip. I'll give it a thought. Okay. Very good, guys. Let's continue with the dictation. Vamos con el dictado ahora sí. Listen and write. Okay. Let's see. I need more time to give it a thought. I need more time to give it a thought. I need more time to give it a thought. Listen and write, guys. I need more time to give it a thought. I'll need more time to give it a thought. Okay. I need more time to give it a thought. Please, I want you to take care of the screen. Okay. John, what? I I don't know exactly what you mean. Ok, necesito más tiempo para pensarlo. Exacto. Para darle una pensadita. Ok. Va por ahí el significado. Okay, guys. Good, 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 good. Okay, let's write the sentence, and then and let's continue with the next part. Okay. I need more time. I I need more time. Okay. I need more time to give it a thought. Yes, I need more time to think. That's all what I'm asking. Yes, I need more time to think. Okay, let's continue with the last part, guys. The last part is okay, make trouble. Okay, guys, when do we use make trouble? Okay, we use this for a person that creates conflict, no? Make trouble. A person that create problems or conflict. Yep. So this is something very common, for example, in the case of kids. Kids love to make trouble in class. Yes, there are kids that don't like to sit down in silence. Yes, they don't like to sit down quietly. They start making trouble. They start like bothering their classmates. They start speaking. They start talking, and they start doing this. Okay. Number two, make trouble in the case of parents. Yes. She makes troubles. Okay. She makes troubles at work. Okay. Or she makes troubles for their parents. This is also very common too. Like people that always create problems, a lot of problems. Okay. Enzo, hello. No, bueno, también hablo en español, no te preocupes, pero primero trato de dar la explicación en inglés. Okay. Other example. The fans make trouble after the game. Like they start fighting, okay, or they start I don't know, yelling to each other, and maybe they start an argument or a fight, no, on the street. That is also to make trouble. Okay, make trouble. ¿Listo? Entonces, hablamos de make trouble como causar problemas. Teacher, can I use make problems? No. Okay, no. In the case of problems, we use the word cause. Cause a problem, okay, to create a problem. I recommend you to use this. Cause problems, okay? Okay, I can use you can use this, okay? Cause problem, make problems, yes, but that's not the best word, okay? He likes to make problem. That is in Spanish is very it's okay. Hacer problemas en español está bien. En inglés, cause problems, make problems puede ser, pero te recomiendo esto. Make trouble. Okay, make trouble también. Very good. Very good. Now, let's read your sentences. I don't make any trouble because I'm a peaceful person. I'm a peaceful person, Scam. She always makes trouble on her classmates. Okay, very good. She loves, letter S, Diego, to make troubles with on her husband. Okay, on or for también podría ser el otro, ¿no? She loves to make trouble for her husband. Yes, very good. Or with. Otra opción sería, vamos a ver si está with. Okay. Ajá, that's right. For her husband or with her husband. Puedes usar cualquiera de los dos. Moni, thank you so much for your gifts. My cat makes a lot of trouble. Yes, you can use a lot of, no? My cats make a lot of trouble when I get home from work. Yes, good job. I don't make any trouble. Okay. She don't make any trouble. Okay. She loves to make trouble with her husband. Okay. I always make trouble to everything or about everything. Okay. So he asked me to lend him some money. I have to give it a thought because I'm broke. So, okay. Very good. Listo, chicos. Vamos a hacer la última oración. Okay. My friend often makes Andrea trouble when she's drunk. Okay. Very good. That's something true. It's true. He likes to make trouble. Make trouble. In her college. Troublemaker, yes, José. That's good. Troublemaker. Ahora, troublemaker es una persona conflictiva, ya una persona que le gusta pelear. Eso se llama troublemaker. Conflictivo o problemático también sería, ¿no? Un troublemaker. Am, travieso no encaja en troublemaker, ¿ya? Ahí sí utilizaríamos otras palabras como naughty o mischievous, ¿ok? Pero el troublemaker es una persona conflictiva, que genera conflicto, genera problemas. Okay, very good. Guys, let's continue with the following sentence, okay? We're gonna finish with this. Let's see, let's see, let's see, let's see. Okay. Don't make trouble for your parents. Don't make trouble for your parents. Don't make trouble for your parents. Listen and write. Don't make trouble for your parents. Yes. Los dos preposiciones que les aconsejo. For. Okay, no les causes problemas a tus padres. Don't make trouble for your parents. Okay, or he likes to make trouble with her husband, for example, ¿no? A ella le gusta causarle problemas a su pareja, a su esposo, a su esposa, okay, with o con, yes, you can use it. Kenya, hi, thank you very much for your gift. Don't make trouble for your parents. Yes, that's the sentence, guys. Okay, let's write it down, and we're finishing with this. Don't. Okay, don't. Okay, don't make trouble for your parents. No le causes problemas a tus padres. Don't make trouble for your parents. Okay, guys. Well, that will be all we're gonna do for today. Okay? Thank you so much for being here. Before we leave or before we finish, guys, remember we are going to start group classes next week. Para recordarles, chicos, que la próxima semana, el día 4 de marzo, empezamos las clases grupales. ¿Ok? Vamos a tener grupos de inglés desde cero, ¿ok? Inglés básico y inglés intermedio, ¿ok? Inglés desde cero a las 6 de la tarde, hora de Perú. Inglés básico a las 7 de la noche y inglés, en este caso, intermedio a las 8 de la noche. 6, 7 y 8, es de una hora cada uno, 3 veces por semana. ¿Ok? 3 veces por semana. En este caso, puedes inscribirse uno o pueden pedir más información por Instagram, si estás aquí en YouTube, o por TikTok, también me pueden mandar un mensajito. La segunda opción es ir al link de mi perfil. Ahí la primera opción dice clases grupales. También me mandas un mensaje por ahí al WhatsApp. Recuerden que son 3 veces por semana, lunes, miércoles y viernes por 4 semanas. En total son 12 clases de una hora cada uno. O sea, 12 horas o 12 sesiones. ¿Ya? 3 veces por semana por 4 semanas. Los costos, en el caso de el Perú, si estás aquí en Perú, ok, 120 so. Y si estás en otro país, es la conversión a 45 do. Estamos hablando de dólar estadounidense. Eh, ok, 120 so. Ustedes saben que por moradito pueden ser pago por moradito, por el verdecito, o en el caso de 45 es por Western Union, Remitly, cualquiera de esas agencias para enviar dinero. Ok, así que pueden mandar un mensajito por aquí o me pueden mandar un mensaje al WhatsApp, ¿ya? Les mando o les dejo ahí mi número. Ok, este es el número. Oh, come on. Empezamos el 4. Inglés desde cero, inglés básico y intermedio. Listo. Ok, okay, this is the number. Ok, chicos, tomen la captura y ya nos estamos viendo el día miércoles. Ok, see you next. Ok, si no se ve, ahí le pongo para que se pueda ver mejor. Listo. Ok, me voy despidiendo por aquí por YouTube. Thank you so much, guys. It was a pleasure to be with you. Nice to have you here. And we'll see us again on Wednesday. Okay, bye bye.